Hello my dear students, in this video we are going to start with lesson 2 from the civics portion, that is Indian executive. Already we have covered lesson 1, okay, and this year also you should learn for your half yearly exam. So today in this video we are going to start with lesson 2. First of all, we will see that what is meant by executive, or the executive is the organ of the government that gives effect to the laws made by the legislature. In the first class, in the first lesson we discussed about legislature. They are the law making body of the government, and this is also an organ. 3 arms of the government we discussed in the first video: executive, legislature and judiciary. Already we have discussed about legislature, and in this chapter we are going to study about executive. Okay, this is the organ of the government, and what is the duty of this organ? Give effect to the laws made by the legislature. In India, the executive, whether the central level or at the state level, and official head also there and real head also there, and a group of council of ministers also including in executive. So first of all we are going to discuss about the official head of the executive, official head and the real head. The President of India, he is the official head of the union executive, official head of the central executive. In a state level, executive is officially headed by the governor. In the central level, president is the head, and in the state level, governor is the head of the executive. The official head of the executive act on the advice of the council of ministers. He or she is the head of the executive is namely only for, but before taking a decision, before a final decision, the official head, they should discuss the subject with the council of ministers. He cannot take decisions her own. That means he is the head of the executive is name only. Okay, and next we are going to see about the qualification of the official head. Qualification of official head. First one, he should be a citizen of India, at least 35 years old, and qualified to be a member of the lower house. These are the 3 qualification of the official head of the executive. First, he should be citizen of India, and age limit is 35, at least 35-year-old. And third one, he should be a member of lower house. We should discuss about lower house, upper house, etc. So he should be a member of lower house. These are the qualification of the official head. And next one, the appointment. We discussed about direct election and indirect election. The President of India is elected by indirectly, and the electoral college consisting of the elected MPs and MLAs together selecting our president. So the President of India is elected indirectly, and the electoral college consists of the elected MPs and MLAs together selecting our president. And in a state level, the governor of a state is appointed by the president. Sometimes one governor is appointed for more than one state. President is the official head in the central level or in the union level, and the governor, he is the official head in the state level. President is elected by electoral college, and the governor is elected by the president. Okay, and next one, term of office. The president is elected for a term of 5 years, and he can be re-elected for a second term. He can resign from the office by addressing a letter of resignation to the Vice President of India. Okay, and who then sends the letter to the Speaker of Lok Sabha. The President can be removed from office only through a constitutional procedure called impeachment. If we are not satisfied with our President, we can call him back, but there should be a constitutional procedure is there. What is that? Impeachment. Okay, through impeachment only we can remove President from his office. Okay, and next one, the governor of a state is appointed for a term of 5 years. Like us, president, governor also appointed for a term of 5 years, and he or she can resign from his post by addressing a letter of resignation to the president. But the governor, if he wants to resign from his post, he should give letter, resignation letter to the president, and the president, if he wants to resign from his position, he wants to give a letter to vice president, and the vice president, he should send the letter to the speaker of Lok Sabha. Okay, and in the case of governor, if he wants to resign from his post, he should submit a resignation letter to the president, and the president can also remove him on the advice of the prime minister. Without a letter or without information, the president, he can remove the governor, he can remove governor from his post with the advice of prime minister. Okay, and in the lower portion one box is there you can see union executive and state executive official head. In the union level, union executive, the president will be the head, official head, and in the state level the governor should be the official head, and the real head should be prime minister, and in state level the chief minister will be the uh, real head. And in union executive, council of ministers means cabinet ministers, deputy ministers, and the minister of state, the same like as in state also. Okay, so once again I will summarize what we have learned in this chapter. In this chapter we discussed about the executive. It is an arm, means it is an organ of the government. We discussed about three arms of the government in the last lesson: executive, judiciary, and legislature. And legislature is the lawmaking body of the government, and judiciary and the executive is an organ of the government that gives effect to the laws made by the legislature. And the official head and real head also there. Official head means he is the head of the executive, is name only. Actually the decisions are taken by the council of ministers and the prime minister. The president of India is the official head of the union executive, and in a state executive officially headed by the governor. Okay, and qualification, he should be a citizen of India, at least 35 years old, and qualified to be a member of the lower house. And appointment, the president of India is elected indirectly by the electoral college, and the governor of a state is appointed by the president. Okay, and term of office, both are elected for 5 years. Before their term, the people, they have a right to fall back from his position, and the president, he has to give the resignation letter to the vice president, and the governor, he should give the resignation letter to the president. Okay, this is the way. So all of you please read up to here. If you have any doubt about this topic, this page, you can ask through the comments. Okay.